Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and it's the middle of October, and I decided to pick the one Lilly Pilly fruit that has definitely ripened or close to ripening, that I bagged, that I've been featuring in videos recently, and I thought we'd just taste it and see if it's edible or astringent. Now this is a very small fruit. It's probably the size of a elongated blueberry. To give you a better idea of size, that's a walnut next to it. As you can see, they are a small fruit, and that's larger than the other two or three that are on the tree. Obviously you'd need a large quantity to be worth eating, and normally they have quite a large seed in them relative to the size of the fruit, which is probably why they're not a massively popular eating fruit even in the area they're in. So you can hopefully see it is quite it's more of a pinkish colour than a burgundy colour, sort of a magenta-y. I mean, the other variety I've got is known as a magenta cherry, so I think you can see where it gets the colour from. But I'm going to cut it open and see what the seed is like in it, and then have a little taste and see if it's edible or not. So I'll flip the camera around so we can do that for you. So hopefully you can get some idea of how small this fruit is. It's about the size of, it's barely bigger than a normal fingernail. As I said, it's about the size of a blueberry, but a bit elongated. Normally I'd just put them in my mouth and eat the flesh out from around the seed, but I'm actually going to try and cut this one so we can see if it's got a seed in it, and also to see what colour the flesh is. So let's see if I can manage to do this without cutting my fingers off. It may not have a seed in it, of course, because it may not have been pollinated properly, which is part of the problem here. So the flesh is a kind of a white and a pink, and unlike the ones which I've picked elsewhere, this one does not have, which is probably a good thing I suppose, this does not have a viable seed in it. So I'm suggesting that it's not been pollinated properly, which could affect obviously the size of the fruit and the taste. So let's just see if it's astringent or edible. No real sweetness to it. That might be no astringency. There's no sweetness. They have this sort of like spongy polystyrene type texture to the flesh, the same as with the rose apples, wax jambu. They have that same sort of what looks like an almost a polystyrene finish to them. I have had Lilly Pillies that had a sweetness in them, but this one has no real sweetness, possibly because of the time of year it's flowered and fruited and it's outside in cold weather, possibly because it's not actually fully ripe. I'm going to leave the other ones on, but I wanted to, as the weather was nice and it was a Sunday, I thought I'd pick it and see. Let's try the other half. No, not really sweet. Doesn't really taste of anything. Perhaps a very slight bitterness to it, but no astringency at all. But I thought it would be fun to taste it, but I don't think you'd be going out buying dozens of Lilly Pilly plants and growing them just for the sake of it. I think, to be honest, it's I think if you get a large number of them on a plant earlier in the summer, I'm going to guess that they'll probably be a bit sweeter, and if you've got a large number you won't have to worry about putting a bag around them to protect them from snails. Anyway, thought that might interest people. I haven't seen a Lilly Pilly grown or tasted over here. Thanks for watching the video. Please give me a thumbs up. Obviously you can share the video if you think it might interest anybody. Please subscribe to my channel, and remember to click on the bell if you'd like updates on new videos when they come out. I'll catch up with you all soon. Brett out for now.